Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here at the Indie Super Show, brought to you by the Damage 365 Radio Network. This is episode number 5. Coach Kev, joined live in Steele today by JT. Welcome back.
How you doing?
And today, unfortunately, we're going to start off this show with yet another 10-bell salute to some fallen superstars that have left us. We lost recently Nicole Bass, the Hawaiian Kid, WWE Hall of Famers George the Animal Steele, and of course the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, the first WWF champion, the man that Bob Backlund took the title from. That, I guess, in some crazy way started the whole cycle of Hulkamania eventually. You know, you had the American take it from the Russian, and then you had the Iranian take it from the American, and then Hulkamania was born and running wild.
Sad week.
Very sad week, as it is the 6th notable star that has left us since the beginning of the new year, joining the likes of Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, and I think there was one other one. I think there was 6 and Chavo Guerrero Sr.
Yes,
that's right. So, all right. So we're gonna do our 10-bell salute, and then when we come back, we'll right back from that, we're gonna do our birthday shout-outs, and after that, we'll take a commercial break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about yesterday's interview that we had with CTV out there in Staten Island, New York, with Hector Basso. Will be part of one of his shows that should air next Sunday for everybody to see. If you have Time Warner or whatever it is being called now, or Fios, since Fios is the mothership now. You can see it on community television. I think it's channel 34 on what's formerly known as Time Warner. I don't know what it is on Fios. We'll have to check it out. And you'll have to get to see myself and the president of Warriors of Wrestling, Joe Bellini. I talked to a little WOW Wrestling, a little Women's of Warriors Wrestling, and we also talked a little WWE TNA talk with Hector. And, of course, the Rikishi issue came up, and the Angelina Jolie, God, I wish it was Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Angelina Love, Davey Richards situation popped up, which, put a little bit more fuel into my jetpack of wanting to sue their asses, especially after seeing the two of those knuckleheads botching it away on TNA TV the other night.
Mm-hmm.
So
might be time for takeoff there.
Yeah, I think we're the plane's ready to be
launched,
to be taken cross country, or at least the St. Louis area. So we'll talk. Maybe we'll see how much we can get in, because we're going to be joined a little later on by current WWE superstar, a man who made his return on Raw this past week. Gillberg will be joining us, courtesy of MZ Promotions. So without further ado, let's get into our somber part of the show, and then we'll lift our spirits up. So sit back, relax, and we'll be with you in a couple minutes after this.
Attention everyone, this is Allie, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
And if you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you.
Hey, we got some birthday shout out, ladies and gentlemen, going out to former Damage players. Hall of Famer number 17, former DH Ken Soto. Happy birthday. Happy birthday goes out to former outfielder number 40, George Zanotto. Happy birthday, George. Happy birthday goes out to former catcher number 1, Angela O'Toole. Happy birthday, Stick. And happy birthday to all you 5 people celebrating your birthday with these awesome people here on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hello, ladies. The Big Valboski here, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, selling wrestling memorabilia from all around the world, including WWE, TNA, Japan, Mexico, and the very best of the independents. They've got action figures, DVDs, autographed memorabilia, t-shirts, and more. Plus, stop in and get tickets for great promotions like UWA Elite, CZW, and many others. Located indoors at the world-famous English Town Flea Market, Green Building, booth number 35 on 90 Wilson Avenue, Manalapan Township, New Jersey. Open every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Log on to Facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
This is the War Machine Rhino, the last ever ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Keep listening, or you'll get gored in half.
WarriorsOfWrestling.com. See roster profiles of past and present Warriors of Wrestling stars. Over 50 highlight videos of Warriors of Wrestling events, full-length matches, order tickets to future Warriors of Wrestling events, and an extensive DVD collection featuring past events, compilations, documentaries, and much, much more. Only at WarriorsOfWrestling.com.
This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius full of glory and renown. You are listening to Damage 365 Radio.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is the last pure athlete, Jordan Grace, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, the English Town Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46 through 48. We might be... there might be more expansion.
More booths?
More booths.
Oh my goodness.
More booths.
Are you going to hit 50?
I'm not sure if it's... No, because there's a walkway in between them and the next round of numbers. I'm not sure if it's 45 or 49. I'm not sure if it's behind them. I don't think it's behind them. I think they have the last booth. I think it's the one to the, if you're standing in front of their main one, I think it's to the left. And
If I was facing the store?
If you're like facing the entrance of the store, which would be 46, it's to the left, so it's got to be 45.
Okay.
But
it's on the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be the whole corner. It's the whole, literally, it's the whole quad, I guess you could call it. And it's going to be pretty sick. So
I think that'd be a good idea.
I really wish they would stay there longer than 3 o'clock on weekends. That, or maybe we need to bump our shows up to noon on Sundays and do all our broadcasts live from the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. You know, interview some.
Then you'd have to stay open.
Yeah, interview some customers while they're walking through, and maybe have some wrestlers come down and do a meet and greet and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to work it out.
Live broadcast autograph signing?
It'd be pretty cool. It'd be different, that's for sure. Everybody's doing this, candy cutter podcasts and wrestling shows now. I mean, everybody and their mother's got one. I mean, it's getting to the point where who do you listen to? What show do you turn on? It's just like, everybody's got one. And it's not even just like, Joe Blow down the block. It's, Bruce Pritchard's got one. Tony Schiavone now has one. Jericho, Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, JR.
A lot of competition.
Yeah, JR, Jim Ross. I mean, we can't compete with those guys, but, if you go to any of the Facebook pages, like there's a Facebook group called Podcasts. There's like 1,000 podcasts in there, and out of 1,000, I'd say about 800 of them are wrestling related.
Really?
So it's like, what are you listening to? And every wrestling promotion seems to have their own sort of podcast. Warriors of Wrestling has their live Q&A on Thursday nights with Joe Bellini and Logan Black. CTW/UWA Elite has a show hosted by Colin West. It just, everybody's got one.
It's dominating.
It's not even who could be creative anymore. It's just now it's just a matter of how much time can they fill in a time slot. And I've listened to some of them, and I'm not bashing any. I'm not going to bash any, but some of them are like, I mean, I know how bad we were when we started.
You got to start somewhere.
We were awful, but with all that's out there now, you shouldn't be awful, because you've listened to so many of them or been a part of so many of them. You shouldn't be awful now. I mean, you should have a format. You should know what you want to say, how you want to run the program. Everything should be in time slots so you don't overrun and bore people.
Right. Well, see, not everyone's as organized as you are.
True.
It should be second nature. I totally understand what you're saying. Repetition makes you better at it, but like I said, not everybody is close to perfect like you.
Yeah. I try to.
Well, you always got the time slots right. You keep it consistent.
I do. I mean, people are amazed that, like, I sit here in the studio and watch me, that every opening monologue I do from scratch, like, top of my head, as soon as the bell rings, boom, it pops out, just rolls out of my mouth.
Well, that's the best part about it. It's not scripted.
Right. And, the guests, we work all week long to try to get guests and things like that. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. But when you don't, now you got to fill that 45-minute